Hello, namaste, and welcome to this new episode of Teen Inspire. Today we have an amazing teen all the way from Sri Lanka, and not. I mean, the first time I came to know about her, I was like, "This is unbelievable." I mean, how can this be possible? So, all the things that I came to know about that turned out to be true, which was a really good part, and I was really inspired at that moment. So let me welcome you, welcome that amazing teenager to this episode, Menuri Sachintha Kodikara. I hope I didn't pronounce it wrong. Oh, welcome, Menuri. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. I hope you too.
So, the first question that I want to ask with you is, I mean, how was the only thing that I remember from the award ceremony was, I mean, the expression and love and surprise that your parents had, and how they were showing. So, what was I mean, how was your experience? How did you felt when it was announced that you are first Glocal teen hero of Sri Lanka?
I was really happy and because actually this local team here I applied I just went to Facebook and then I got to see this because and then I thought maybe I should apply and see because I've actually never been recognized like internationally like this for my social activities. So I thought of applying and then I applied, but then I also didn't think I would be the girl for team here because, of course, there were like a lot of inventions and a lot of amazing children were there. Like even for top six, they were also good. So I did not think about, yeah, and then like I became the girl for team hero. I was really happy because this was like a international recognition for me, and it would be very useful for me in the future and it's going to be a great support for me for my future, for my further social activities. Yes, and my parents are they're obviously so happy. Yeah.
Yeah, true, true. I mean, definitely any parents will be so proud when uh, their son or daughter achieves something not only nationally but internationally as well. Now, out of nowhere, the one thing that always comes in my mind, even on the award ceremony as well as today, when I mean when you open the video, was how many exactly how many medals do you have on your background? I really want to know.
Okay. So the thing is, it's more than 50. I don't really count them like exact value
Hmm.
because we do have like a belief that we shouldn't count them. It's just a belief. I'm not
Okay.
saying like we should believe it, but then like I don't really count them. It's just I know it's more than 50. I counted them last time like 2 months ago, but then now I don't remember it.
Yeah, I mean, when a person gets two, three medals, then they have in their mind that okay, I have won two, three medals. But when you have, I mean, more than 50, it is not necessary, right? Okay, so as uh, you have two aspects in your life, right? One is activism, right, and second one is your love towards your love and passion towards chess. So if I if I ask you to, I mean, choose only one of them, what will you choose and why? Only one.
Okay, it's hard because I would want to choose social activities because I'm doing something for the whole world.
Hmm.
It doesn't mean that chess didn't do anything like that because chess was the reason that I'm doing being a social activist now. If it wasn't for chess, I wouldn't be in this position. So I wouldn't say chess didn't do anything for me. But then I would, from those to now, I would like to choose social activities because I'm doing something for the whole world, the people, and the planet we are living. So it's for our future.
Amazing, amazing answer. Definitely. We all should be concerned about not only our society but overall world, and uh, how you are working for SDGs. That is really appreciable. So, next thing that I wanted to ask you about, I mean, what made you the another aspect apart from social works, right? So, what made you go towards chess, since you are, I mean, one of the youngest chess champion? So, what was in Sri Lanka? So, what made you? I mean, what attracted you to go towards chess?
Yes, how it started was my grandma was working abroad.
Mm-hmm.
So she, on a newspaper, she saw an article about another chess champion from Sri Lanka.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was actually around 7 at that time, and my brother was 12. And then she thought maybe maybe my grandchildren can also do it. So she sent us a chessboard, like
Mm-hmm.
for both of us, me and my brother.
Mm-hmm.
So and then I was 7 at that time, and my brother he learned chess from school. He came and taught me, and then I was good at it. I still don't know how I actually started with it, and because my first tournament I was excelling well
Mm-hmm.
because I got the I got the sixth place. It was like a provincial event, and it was my first tournament, and I got the sixth place. So it was something special because I still don't know how I did it.
Amazing. Yeah, definitely. Sometimes not everything is planned, right? We don't plan, and things happens. And I also believe that best thing in our life that happens are not planned. So yeah, uh, another thing that I ask every teenager who are doing really well. I mean, being a teenager, there are obviously some challenges that we face in our country, and regardless of any country that we are. It might be Nepal, India, uh, Bangladesh, or Sri Lanka, the country that where you live. So, what kind of challenges you face as a teenager, especially when you are working in so much areas? I mean, you are involved in different arenas, and so what kind of challenges do you face?
Yes, so Sri Lanka is a developing country and our culture is pretty much underdeveloped. I think because when talking about chess, there were not chess. Actually, when we take my life, there are things that some people they they try to doubt everything because crime and theft is common. So
Mm-hmm.
they think everything because people think, and then you get demotivated even though like you do it from heart. People try to complain that you're not doing it from heart, so
Mm-hmm.
then you get demotivated. And other than that, actually, I was working as a social activist in a very underdeveloped area. It was it is considered as very rural, like underdeveloped
Mm-hmm.
in Sri Lanka.
Mm-hmm.
So that culture is very different, even from the even if we take from other parts of Sri Lanka. So it was kind of hard working with them
Mm-hmm.
because I had to understand them. I'm a
Yeah.
girl too, so I had to I have to think about that too because I'm still in a developing country. So I had to understand them, and then according to their mindset, I had to work for it. Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, yes, sometime when people starts doubting you, and they start demotivating you, it does not feel good, right? So on like when you face such situation, how do you keep yourself so motivated, and uh, when you face such a situation, how do you keep going and I mean moving forward?
Yes, actually, that challenge of me moving forward, passing all obstacles I face, is because of chess. Because chess is a game we play, and we go through everything. We win, we lose, we everything happens. We face a lot of obstacles, once I had to like even like when you go to like when you're like a national player, you get to face a lot of problems, obstacles, not problems, obstacles. So from chess, so from 7 years I've been facing. So I have the ability to face any obstacle because of chess.
Mm-hmm.
So and of course my parents are there behind me all the time. So they know who I am, what type of person I am, so they know how to accordingly, they know how to keep me motivated. And also, uh, there are people who are helping me when I get demotivated. When people try to put me down, there are people who try to help me. There are good people. Not everyone's bad in the society. So
True,
there
true.
are people who motivate me to keep on going, to show the benefit of me. Yes, to like motivate me and to tell me to keep going.
Um, amazing. So, for a normal person, it takes almost sometimes a whole life to earn a house, right? But for you, you are, I mean, a person, a girl of 16 years old, right? And like to appreciate your achievements, uh, Sri Lankan government gifted you a home. I mean, you are living in a home that is earned by you, right? That is so I don't have words to say on that situation. How do you feel about that? And what was your feelings when you came to know that okay, government will be now providing you a house of your own?
It was a great feeling because I was awarded with that house for my chess achievement. I was never really that much like when we talk about the government, we were like not really recognized because for our chess achievements, sports achievement, we are like they're rarely recognized, and it won't be that big
Yeah.
even if we were recognized. Um, so this was like something special. I mean, even at the first time we applied, I mean, like we actually tried getting the house. We didn't expect it to happen because it was Sri Lanka and it was politics, all about politicians, politics.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't expect it to happen. But then actually, I don't know, but he was actually I should mention his name. Minister Sajid Premdas, he was the past minister of housing. He gave about 59 houses, 50 or 59 houses for sports players. So he was the one who started recognizing people who are talented in sports in Sri Lanka. So he was the one who awarded me with the house. Yes.
Amazing. I mean, that is so beautiful, you know. I mean, when you are a teenager, teenagers all around the world, they are not even being appreciated for doing what they are doing, right? And when your government appreciates your work and awards you, that's really, really good thing. And yeah, now this was about the chase part. I really want to know on what are those areas that I mean, you are so activist, right? You are working for to achieve SDGs. So, how are you working? In what areas are you working? Can you share some of your works that you are doing or to achieve sustainable development goals?
So I've been doing one project. My biggest project is I started a children's club at this undeveloped area I was talking about in Sri Lanka, and I have given them counseling and I have given them books and not only books, all the stationery they need for their school. I gave for 250 children, and the children's club there are 81 children in it, and I give them counseling. I I show them. Actually, the problem with them is that they don't know that there's a different world outside. So I showed them that there's a different world outside through videos. I spoke to them, so I try to show them there is another world, a better world outside where they are living. Even when it comes to society, they are like kept. they're like left behind. They're like people think they are bad people, and they don't really try to get them out and try to get them out and show them and make them better, make their life better. Society has kind of like left them away. So because from past itself we think they are bad people, but actually they are good from heart. It's
Mhm.
just that they need someone to help. They need someone to show what they should do. So that was my biggest project, and I've done beach cleaning project, and yes, and I'm starting a project to make Sri Lanka a more green country.
Mhm.
And mm, uh, yes, those are my for now. Those are my projects I've done for sustainable development goals.
Amazing. So, yeah, you are thinking about yourself, your family, your society, and overall world. That is really, really amazing. So now we are like almost at the end of our this session. So I would like to know about your future plans. What are you planning to do on future? Uh, some works that you have already planned, or some areas that you are planning to work on.
I'm the Minister of No Poverty of my Sustainable Development Goals Children's Parliament of Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy I got that position because I'm someone who's trying to work for that to alleviate poverty in Sri Lanka. So one of the projects I've planned so far is that I'll be recognizing underdeveloped schools in Sri Lanka in villages, the mostly in villages. So, and I'll be identifying the talented children, like children who are capable of working, but
Mm-hmm.
they don't have the resources to do so. So I'll be talking to the principal of schools, those schools, because I need to show them people proof. Because as I told before, it's all about self and crime. So I need to show people that I'm doing what I'm doing is real, and I'm doing to my heart. So I was planning to get the proof from principal to like identify the children who are talented and who are of uh, capable of doing something like maybe sports, maybe studies, and help them with what they need. Because sometimes in Sri Lanka, like not all children want to study because sometimes their parents are not really, they don't really want the children to go far because they
Mm-hmm.
just want them to do whatever the parents are doing or maybe
True.
just sit back at home.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes children are they don't really want to study. There are children like that. So it doesn't mean, I'm not saying they're bad, but only they need support. So they need support, and the children who are trying to work hard, they also need support.
True.
So I'm going to identify those children and help them, like take help from other people, from donors, and help them.
That is again, that is a really, really good project that you are planning to do. So now we are at the end of the session. Do you have any message that you want to, share with the teenagers that are trying to do something impactful for the society? Or if you would like to say a few words.
Yes, actually, now I have seen a lot of lot of children, lot of young people are trying to change this world for a better place. So, and I would like to request from other children who are not trying to do so. Maybe they don't really have the knowledge that they should do some change, because even if we talk about sustainable development goals, before it was the leaders of countries had to work for sustainable development goals, and they had to build the country. But now it's serious, and we all have to step in,
True, true.
especially when we young people step in, then the adults are also inspired and influenced. So they see, oh, if young people are doing it, why can't we do? Why
True.
are they doing it? There should be a big reason. So they try to step into. So I would like to wish everyone now we all have to get in and change change our future for a better future, for a better future for our generation, for our planet. So I would like to request everyone we should understand that now we all have to step in for this because now problems are getting serious.
Amazing. Definitely, we should be working. We should all try our best to contribute toward sustainable development goals. And for that, we don't need to be at any position, at any post. We don't need to be, certified or verified by anybody, any authority, right? We can contribute on for sustainable development goals from our side individually. So that was all from for today. Thank you all for joining. I wish to talk more with Menuri and like listen her stories and about her works. But since we do not have that much of time, we are bounded by time. This is all for today. Thank you so much for joining. This is Ajay Pandey. See you soon. Bye bye. Take care.